Thank you for watching this video. Please click on the like and subscribe buttons so that I can continue to make more videos like this. Question 60. Conductors in ferrous metal raceways and enclosures shall be arranged so as to avoid heating the surrounding ferrous metal by alternating current induction. To accomplish this, the blank conductor or conductors shall be grouped together. A, phase, B, grounded, C, equipment grounding, D, all of these. I know the answer to this. I've got over 20 years of commercial experience. However, we need to be able to find this in the code book. When I was looking for keywords for this, I thought conductors and then possibly raceways. So I started looking in those areas, and I looked under conductors and I couldn't find anything dealing with grouping the wires together and induction and anything of that nature. So I thought, okay, well, let me go to raceways and do that. And I couldn't find anything either on that. So then I thought, okay, I'm going to go to my old friend wiring methods. So let's go to wiring methods in the index. So here I am at wiring methods in the index, and I didn't really find anything as far as grouping wires together. But I did find general requirements for wiring methods. So I have to go to that section under general requirements. Here we are in general requirements for wiring methods, and that's Article 300, and we don't see anything right here. It says conductors, but nothing yet, so we're continuing in the next column. Let's go to the top. Okay, so here we are. We're up here, and there's something that's kind of interesting. Induced currents in ferrous metal enclosures 300.20. Okay, induced currents was something that was in our question. It wanted to talk about alternating current induction, so that's of interest, and it talked about in ferrous metal raceways. And then it said to avoid heating the surrounding ferrous metal by alternating current induction. So there's 300.20. So let's keep that in mind, but I want to show you something else now. I found this by accident when I was flipping through the code book looking for something else, and this just kind of popped out at me at a different time. Look at this, ferrous metals. And if you look down, induced currents in enclosures or raceways, 300.20, which is exactly what we found after going through that somewhat of a wild goose chase that I took you on. Fortunately for me, when I got this question, I knew the answers with my experience, but then when I went to look for it, I did get the answer, but it didn't occur to me to look in ferrous metals. I thought that was too simple. And so sometimes, you know, you go that route and you guess you luck out. And this is just one more reason, and I'm going to emphasize again, do as many of these practice questions before you take your exam as you can. Get other tests, not just the ones that I have with my lesson. A lot of you have access to other tests. Take these questions, go through it, get used to what's in the code book, and you're going to save yourself time. Something like this, I try to figure that for each test that I do, I'm going to get one or two gimme questions on the test. Not the exact thing on the test, but I'll learn something that when I see it on the test, I'll be able to find it right away. And so if you figure that, and if you figure I deserve to be a journeyman, I should be able to get a 70 anyway, and if I take 5 practice tests, then that means I should be able to get an 80, simply because of the gimmies I'm going to get, and maybe even more than an 80 because you've learned how to use the code book a lot faster. I spent enough time on that little explanation, so let's go look in 300.20. Here we are at 300.20, induced currents in ferrous metal enclosures or ferrous metal raceways. And as we read this, it's almost word for word. Where conductors carrying alternating current are installed in ferrous metal enclosures or ferrous metal raceways, they shall be arranged so as to avoid the heating surrounding ferrous metal by induction. To accomplish this, all phase conductors and, where used, the grounded conductor and all equipment grounding conductors shall be grouped together. Now we have an exception down here to look at, but this is talking about existing installations, and our question is more or less regarding newer construction. So when we went to the code, it was the phase conductors, the grounded conductors, the equipment grounded conductors. So the answer is D, all of these. For question 60, the answer is D, all of these. Thank you for watching this video. Please click on the like and subscribe buttons so that I can continue to make more videos like this. If you find this video helpful, please consider donating using the PayPal link below. Thank you.